Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Parnika here. Today I'll be discussing about some unique characteristics of environmental problems. Coming to the introduction, what are environmental problems? They refer to issues caused by natural or human activity that disrupt ecological balance and harm ecosystems. Examples include air pollution, climate change, and deforestation. Why are they important? These issues impact biodiversity, human health, and economic stability, and their resolution requires collective global efforts. Key characteristics of environmental problems. There are six characteristics that I've listed. I'll be explaining each of this with an example. Global scale. Environmental issues affects the entire planet. Example, rising global temperatures impact weather patterns worldwide. Greenhouse gases from one country affects the global climate. Second point, complexity. These are the issues which are interconnected and also interlinked, making solutions challenging. For example, deforestation affects climate, climate affects soil health affects biodiversity. So these are some of the problems that are interconnected. Time lag. Actions today may only show results years later. For instance, the ozone layer recovery after the Montreal Protocol. Irreversibility. Some damage cannot be undone, such as the extinction of species. Uncertainty. Environmental systems are dynamic. Predicting exact outcomes of interventions is difficult task, like carbon reduction. Human involvement. They are often anthropogenic in origin. Many problems arise from human activities like industrial emissions, deforestation, and waste management. I'm just giving you the examples of environmental issues like climate change, deforestation, loss of biodiversity, plastic pollution, soil degradation, water and air pollution. Let me just explain you each of this in brief. So coming to the first point, climate change. They are driven by increased greenhouse gases like chlorofluorocarbons. It leads to global warming, sea level rise, and extreme weather. So these all make concerns on our health indirectly and directly, and then because of some one change in climate, uh, everything everything would be damaged. Deforestation. Forests are cut down for agriculture and urbanization, reducing carbon sinks and leading to habitat loss. So everywhere you just cut trees, you build homes, you build apartments. Like that, if you do, obviously there will be no uh, oxygen, so it reduces carbon sinks and leading to habitat loss of biodiversity. um, the extinction of species weakens ecosystems and food chains. As I already told, if you just cut the trees, where will birds go? Where will wild animals go? There will be no balance in the environment, in the ecosystem. So like that, slowly we might lose, uh, or sometimes extinction of species could also happen. Diversity, biodiversity, loss of habitats, everything will be missed. Plastic pollution. Plastics degrade into microplastics, polluting oceans and affecting marine life. So we people use plastic and we dump it somewhere. and those dumped plastics are into water bodies nowadays. These are directly harming marine animals. The oxygen and all is reducing at the water sea levels. So this is how the plastic pollution is a new trend in this new era. Soil degradation. Poor farming practices lead to reduced fertility, affecting food security. Water and air pollution. Or the water which we are drinking are uh, not so pure, right? So, air pollution, the air we breathe contains uh, with oxygen, it contains many elements that are very harmful for our respiratory system. So, these are some of the examples for environmental issues. So, what are the solutions we can think of to solve all these problems? So, transition to renewable energy sources. So, switch to wind, solar, and hydropower to reduce carbon emissions. Promote sustainable land and water use practices. Encouragement reforestation and water conservation to restore ecosystems, reduce waste and increase recycling efforts. This comes under waste management. So we have to follow triple R, recycle, reuse, and also reduce single-use plastics. Global cooperation. So if I started, it's not possible with the only one area of people or with starting from a single person to entire thing. So it global cooperation is very important. So agreements like Paris Climate Accord aim to unify nations in fighting climate change. So protect and restore ecosystems, enhance global cooperation on environmental policies. All these solutions, if these are just a possible solution. So if uh, at least 50% of us follow this, 50% of environmental problems uh, uh, will decrease. So this is how we should think of some possible solutions. So we know like environmental problems are unique in their scale, complexity, and impact. Collective action and sustainable practices are essential for mitigation. The future depends on our commitment to protecting the planet. Emphasize the urgency of addressing environmental problems due to their irreversible and global nature. We need to highlight the role of individuals and governments in adopting sustainable practices. And with the call to action, our planet's future depends on the choices we make today. So, these are some of the things that I've added in my presentation. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you. Have a great day.